My name's Najad. I make videos for international students, people who want to move to Canada, and people who want to become entrepreneurs. Basically, if you're in Canada or you want to come here and get started, I'm your go-to guy. Now, I had somebody reach out to me on Instagram the other day, and he said, Nader, how did you write a book in a month? He said, how did you write a novel in a month? This is NaNoWriMo month. I want to write a novel this month. It's been 15 days, almost 15 days, and I haven't even really gotten started. How did you do it? Well, I have a couple tips for you. I'm not a writer at heart. In fact, I'm pretty bad at finding stories and writing about stories at length. But my book was a nonfiction book, and I wrote about something I had knowledge about, which was marketing, and that really helped. So I wrote my book like I was speaking to a friend. So my tip is, if you want to write something this month, it doesn't need to be a novel. I know it's NaNoWriMo, but why don't you just write a nonfiction book about an area of expertise or a subject you know about? Because it's as simple as talking to a friend. I mean, you have to structure it. You have to make sure it's understandable, but it's much easier to write nonfiction than it is to write fiction and develop a story. And the reason for that is, if you have experience, you can just talk at length about information. And as long as you tell that a story in an interesting step-by-step way, or even if it's not very interesting, but it's unique and helpful, people are going to spend money on your book and pay to get the information from you, because that book will provide them a return of investment. So that's my first tip. If you're struggling, try writing nonfiction. Nonfiction is going to help you. Now, you don't have to. You may be a fiction writer at heart. That might have been your biggest dream. But the biggest thing is getting started. Write everything down. I don't care how weird, how crappy it sounds. You need to have a storyline. Work out the beginning and the end. Once you have the beginning and the end with a good end, write the whole story through. It doesn't matter if it's clunky, inarticulate, weird. Just write the entire thing and get that story on page. Once you have it on page, you can go in and fill in the gaps. But the idea is to hit your word count. What is your desired word count? How many chapters are you going to have? Break the story into parts and just begin writing. Once you have that step, it's simple to go ahead and self-publish on Amazon or somewhere else on KDP. So go ahead, fill that in, but just write like train of thought. Keep writing like you would tell a friend. Don't even worry about punctuation. Hit your word count and then get in there and make the fine-tuned edits. That's my advice for you. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything, let me know in the comment section down below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.